Uh, Ajita?
Hello, Sandeep. Hello, Sandeep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, shall we start?
Yeah, just are you waiting for somebody or?
I think we can wait for two more minutes, sir. After that, we can start.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Dinesh, Mr. Kishan, Mr. Noel, Saji Prabhakaran.
Yeah, Mr. Noel, I'm around. Good morning to you. Good morning to all.
Good morning. Good morning. Very good morning. I think wireless shop is Sam. Sam.
Hi, Praveen. Yeah, this is Sam. Hello? Praveen, can you hear me?
Hello, Sini. Hello.
Yeah.
Sini, I think we can start.
Okay. Good morning. It's good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Because it's good morning to some of you, and rest of us it's good afternoon or good evening. Have a great, wish you a great season of Christmas. And I am Sunny Thomas, Content Management Specialist at Safe Software and Integrated Solutions Private Limited. And we have joined today to listen to something which has undergone multiple changes over the decades. A designation or a role which has started as a safety officer, and we see the HR even a part of strategic formulations these days. So I believe it is one of the highly demanded sessions, and I welcome all of you who have joined us today. Have, I have wholeheartedly welcome all of you. It has become a kind of get together with the family members once a week, and more of welcoming new family members to the Safe family. So once again, welcome all of you to this wonderful session of Safe webinar series. Before we start, let me introduce to you. We all know all each other. Now we have known to each other, but still, I would like to introduce the speakers for the day. I was just came across a quotation today morning. It goes like this: "Don't tell people how to do things. Rather, tell them what to do and let them surprise you with their results." I must say that suddenly I was reminded I could connect this with one person, our beloved MD, Mr. KK Praveen, who always kind of motivates and encourages us to take things, but never say how to do, but instead he always welcome our ideas. And I must say that more on top of it, it is beyond the titles. It doesn't confine into any managerial role. It doesn't confine into an executive role. Whoever comes up with great ideas, that is acceptable, and that's what make this company or this organization unique. So on that note, I welcome Praveen sir to the session. Who is I've seen him as very passionate about this particular concept of human resources management. And welcome to the session, sir.
Thank you, thank you, Cindy Thomas. And I wish a very happy Christmas to all. So this is, it's a, as already mentioned by you, it's a very close to my heart topic. So I'm ready for that, Cindy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And we have with us one more speaker for the day, who is a great friend of mine, who is the Chief Happiness Manager at Safe Software. He is Mr. Sandeep K, who comes with an experience of more than 7 years, including overseas exposure. I must say that I've seen the perfect combination or the perfect qualities of being an HR. It is not really an easy piece of cake when you really have to juggle between the employer and the employees. So it is not. It is actually he. I've seen it. I've seen him handling it with ease and smoothly, and I have due respect for him on that. So welcome to the session, Sandeep.
Sandeep.
All right. Yes, Sandeep, I hope you're there. He must be like kind of organizing things. Welcome to the session,
Thank
Sandeep.
you. Thank you so much, Sini. Thank you so much.
Yes, yeah. So I hope we will start today. We will be having a demonstration on the safe and smart HRMS solution. And before that, it would be great to have a discussion with Praveen sir on the relevance or on the importance or on the gaining importance of this particular concept or role called HRMS. So I've made some questions on behalf of the entire team, and we obviously encourage questions from your side, from the participant side, and that would be a great interactive session today. So I hope we can start. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, I'm always.
So I've already told that the concept of HR started from long back. It's actually during the industrial revolution, the first industrial revolution, where people were treated as just things, and when they were highly concerned about the safety and security of the people, the need of a safety officer arose, and which indeed got transformed multiple times into labor officer, into personal manager, into human resource manager, where the motivation, where rather than procurement management, more than that, the motivational aspects came into frame. And now we, in the 21st century, we stand in a scenario where HR is no more, they are all the base functions of HR when it comes to recruitment or manpower planning or even the exit or grievance handling. HR has gained importance when it comes to the strategy formulation. Also, we hear about designations or roles like HR market leader, HR strategic partner. So how has this happened, and what is your take on it?
See, basically, the transformation has happened really because of, when we moved from the industrial era to the information era. Okay, that's the first step. So when it comes to industrial era, it's basically it's a typical conventional level which is followed by different organizations, where HR plays a role of maybe recruitment, attendance, maybe the well-being of those things. They are supposed to know about the rules and regulation, the acts, a lot of other things, which right now has to be something like a very basic thing. And HR roles at that time was very much limited, where it is meant like HR is to sanction the leave, or maybe take care about the fund, the health issues, and a lot of things. That's what basically something like an admin job for HR at that time. Maybe appointing, taking interviews and all. And that you can see that when when there is an interview, there is an HR round of interview. So other interviews will be taken by some other people. Now, with the emergence of information era, and now again, we are in a digital or social era, entire things has been changed. So I truly believe that HR has started playing an important role when information technology came to the industry, and this is where the challenges, the new roles of HR has really came into the picture, and you can see a lot of things like HR as a business partner, HR as a happiness manager, HR as a people's officer, the entire HR as a where people are not treated as just like a resource, but as we need to give more importance to them as a human being. So it is not even the HR has to play a role in identifying or give importance to the individual people. That is the thing which has really coming up. And another thing is about when after the emergence of IT, information technology, and digital era, HR has to be something like a brand ambassador for the organization. So he is the person who, he or she is the person who build that culture in an organization by implementing systems. So both the system and culture has been part of an organization. If you really look at any level of organization which is really successful, culture has played a major role. System has played a major role, and this is the transformation which has really came up. And third one is about the people are not treated as like a employee or staff. Everybody today is in progressive organization. Things are like in such a way that ownership is shared to the those people. So that is the transformation which has happened, and this is where a great opportunity has come to the progressive and forward-looking HR persons, and this kind of things has really helped organization to move to the next level. Those who have adapted, those HR who is able to understand what is happening in the world across. Especially we are living in a world where a lot of disruptions, things are happening every day. The role of HR has really changed, and unless and otherwise they don't know about the industry. For example, if it is a banking, or if it's IT or insurance, the HR person has to really know about what is happening with that industry. So that is how the emergence of HR as a business partner has come up. And when it comes to HR as a marketing leader, he or she must be know about what is happening outside, because they act as an ambassador. So these are the things with which HR has to really equip the organization to the to take the organization to the next level.
So you mean to say that there are enormous opportunities for the HR concept and doesn't confine with the basic functions. So I would like to ask the role of yes. I would like to ask the role of HR. You were saying about creating a work culture. So how exactly does this concept would work with the help of HR?
See, three things I just want to understand about three eras which has happened. One is about the industrial era, where what was happening basically, people are bound to be loyal. Even if they don't like it, they have to stay with the organization. Even if their MD, or you can see their permanent employee staff. So they used to work in that organization whether they like it or not. So we can say that they are just like staff or employees. So when it comes to information era, the life of those people has really improved in such a way that they have opportunities. Though they used to shift to other organizations. The so-called loyalty, which many people were preaching, that was not there when it comes to information era, where people will jump to other organizations for a brighter career, or in terms of finance, or in terms of financial this thing. And right now with the social era, what has happened is basically this is one of the major things which has really came up with the millennials, the young people, which is something we call as millennials in the when you take the HR topic. They will be looking out for organization where they feel something like a quality of life. That has become an important thing for those young people who they want. For example, they don't even prefer a bigger company. Instead, they will work in a startup, a small company, where they are given prominence and importance. That is a real major shift. And other one is about gone are the days, the organization loyalty, those kind of things is not there in the social era, where people will go shift the organization, and they will work based on what we call this, they go behind quality for themselves. So they want to spend quality times in the organizations, and that is a major shift which has happened. When you look at the look at the current scenario, and this is where HR plays a major role in creating an environment where people feel quality of life, not only just quality of work. So people feel that they are living their life in the workplace. So we need to provide an environment where they enjoy quality of life in the working environment.
Exactly. So that indeed gives us another, point, or like there would be obviously challenges, or what can be the challenges that the HR person would be facing. We are moving ahead with much, like the role has undergone several transformations, and we look forward to more of it. So what can be the challenges, and what all qualities he or she should be acquiring, to withstand, or to make themselves successful in such situations?
See, right now we are living in a world of where we are on the verge of or even it has been started in such a way that we are living in the world of gig economy. Okay, people will be doing multiple jobs, and that is one thing which is happening. So that there's kind of permanent employee staff, that kind of things is really getting outdated. And just because of pandemic, the entire working environment of what we call office culture, office decorum, everything is going away. And you can see what is happening with even the top corporate companies. They have accepted that work from home as going to be part of it. And they are coming with a hybrid model where we'll get the people will be working from different places. So it is going to really transform the work culture in such a way that HR's challenges is basically it is not just maintaining a work decorum in their office, but also they have to maintain in the house of those people working. So they need to connect with even with the family members. That's one thing. Otherwise, it is your relationships is only with the office colleagues. But now the HR has to play a role in connecting with the maybe with the family members of their team, because they unless and otherwise we create that proper environment in the family setup, that is the productivity will be less. So this is major challenge. And another thing is about when people working from home, they also have a lot of issues, a lot of stress, tensions coming. So when you really looks at it, nobody's really comfortable working from home because of so many reasons. This is a major challenge. So they have to deal with both things, office issue as well as the work from home issues. So this is one of the major thing, and they need to implement a lot of system to monitor. Otherwise, you are in a big network in a companies. Here now, what is happening? People are working from home. Many times we don't know whether work is going on. That office discipline part, which is there, which was ensuring the productivity and the progress of the organization, will not be there in the coming days. So people has to really motivate. HR has to motivate people as a self-driven, self-motivating person. They need to motivate themselves like that. Because if somebody is working in home, nobody to monitor. You need to have a lot of self-motivated, self-driven persons. So this is the challenge HR has to face.
Exactly. And can you mention on the quality? So this is kind of a new challenge which we never expected, and now we are actually moving along with that. Now
Yeah.
we cannot look back, and we cannot dream about those. Even though it is just a 1 year before, like we were all working together, 20, kind of 7 to 8 hours in an office. That is kind of not possible in near future. So what all qualities, what are more qualities, or what all things has to be acquired by the HR professional to deal with these challenges?
Yeah, that's a good question. When I say HR, fundamentally we need to understand, and that's why I would like to, mention some points raised by, our spiritual leader Sadhguru, who said, human is not a resource. Okay, a human is a tremendous possibility. That is the thing which really make me feel it's a great opportunity for HR. The problem comes when you consider a human being as a resource. Instead, when you consider them as a human being with all the feelings and every compassion, and we need to be much more empathetic. So that's what HR has to really build that quality. He has to he or she has to be empathetic in understanding the feeling of a human being, not a resource. So the important quality is to understand a human being as such, not just based on a designation, based on the work that he was doing. That is not the way that he or she must treat those people. But it must be like that. Hey, I am working with a human being, and this is where the HR has to really start loving those people, and this is where HR can make a big impact. Otherwise, it is basically it will create a lot of problems. So he must be very compassionate in dealing with the people. And when it comes to office, yeah, it is always been accepted like uh, politics, that this it's part of it. But people are working from home. There are a lot of things to be addressed, so they need to really look at it from that perspective. Family issues can affect the work. So he or she may have to connect with all those different type of stakeholders, different type of people surrounding an individual people working, and they have to handle a lot of things. And this is, and uh, and unless and otherwise, HR is very, very sincere in loving those people. That is, it's a matter of when you say quality or challenges, it's a matter of when you start loving those people, when you really want to genuinely want to solve the problems for the people. And that is the quality that I believe HR must have.
Yeah, that's kind of one fundamental quality of every HR because it indeed affects the entire organization in one way
Absolutely.
or the other. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And I would like to ask you, how did we actually confront this issue? And, pandemic, it was all overnight decisions on work from home. And how has it affected the whole world as well as our organization?
Yeah, in safe, I found one of the one thing which I was very confident was basically when I was in Zambia. All of this happened. I found my team leaders like Mr. Sinoj and other people taking the leadership which is needed to create an environment. And there are a lot of challenges, not in terms of working, but in terms of finance and everything. So they themselves were able to quickly understanding the situations, and they conducted a lot of meetings and programs and communicated each and everybody of what is the thing which is going to affect us. And I believe that we are able to adapt to the situations. And HR also has played a major role in creating that environment, a safe environment. We implement a lot of, and I know we have started really thinking about the health of the people, and we have implemented health insurance things, and especially for the COVID also. So this has really enhanced the confidence of the people, and I truly believe, in spite of all those things, even though my team was not able to go out, but still my team went there, took a lot of risk, and some of my persons have got corona, but that have not upset the spirit of my team. So I'm very happy in the sense, it is during the tough times, the commitment of people usually come. Of course, there were challenges, but the team was, many of my colleagues, they took it as a very major responsibility. They took the precautions. They were, they created a disciplined environment. And that is that. I think we managed in a better way without that kind of systems. We created that environment. We never forced anybody to come to the office, but some people have voluntarily started coming to our office and started working. And in fact, we created a very safe environment for them to take up things further. I'm pretty happy about the way it has been handled. And this is also happening with different organizations now. Corona, I believe, has become a part of a normal things. Nobody's really scared about it, in fact. So people are everywhere. You can see in our province, people are moving, taking precautions. People are disciplined, but still, of course, the numbers are numbers, I believe, is reducing. All organizations have started working with all the precautions. So I believe that this kind of things is going to really transform the way people are going to live their life in the coming days, because we learn a lot of things, how to live in different situations. If people can adapt in the all those kind of things in the coming days, I think people can live a better life. So I think Corona is something which is something like, everybody, you can see a lot of, even the Indian president, former president, has died. So it is basically like, what you can say, uh, there is no, it's something like, uh, corona it is not discriminatory, it took a lot of life. It create problem for the different level of peoples, whether they are rich or anything, even the celebrities got it. This has really made people uh, think that, I mean, one quality which I believe has really enhanced in human life is basically humility. That's what I believe, that human beings may have acquired that kind of quality. I don't know whether they realize it, but many people now, they are very humble. The so-called business people, the so-called these people, everything, who are really, just trying to uh, take up things faster, faster, faster. They have really come up, and they were able to adapt. Then that's what I believe. The quality of the human being to adapt to the any situations. So we have proved beyond doubt, across how strong is the mankind. But of course, some people have been a victim, and those people who got affected with corona, and some people who died. That is because of their their other diseases. So otherwise, the community has really handled it well, and especially in our place, in our province, people have really handled it, and which is especially from Kerala, where we can say that, Kerala government, the Kerala government has got a lot of appreciation from the World Health Organization, and we have become a role model to the entire world. That's one thing which I'm really proud to say when it comes to how we handle this situation.
Yeah, thanks. That's wonderful, and I must say that the HR qualities, when you say as the empathy and the patience, and the way these HR qualities are being present there indirectly. It was there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if it is not there, we will not be able to do this. And I must say, the safe work culture also has been developed in such a way that people really accepted or got adapted to the changes easily.
Yes, for me, it is something like a dream comes true. I always have dreamt about people working from home, from their house, or from the field. So I'm seriously taking up, trying to set up office in the rural places, under the trees, and
That's
this
quite
is what I am
interesting,
planning.
because
So
we don't hear such a statement from the managing director of an organization, where you
and
really kind of.
I'm telling you, it's coming from my from my heart, in the sense, I'm seriously thinking about uh, allowing people to work very freely, create their environment. I want them to work in a very natural environment, uh, so where they are not restricted or limited to a four wall room, but to be in the natural side. So I'm seriously thinking about it. Definitely, maybe in the coming year, I will try to set up even in the village town of mine, where you can see people are working under the mango tree, or under the shadow of enjoying the natural breeze and everything. That's what I am planning.
Yeah, great to hear that we've always been a part of nature. Coming back to the
Absolutely.
HR things, what can be the latest trends that we might that we can foresee in the near future when it comes to
So
the HR?
one thing which is really emerging is, from an HR perspective, is to how they have to handle the gig economy thing. Okay, you can see people there are a lot of freelancers coming. They do multiple jobs. So this is good for and especially right now the environment is much more flexible to implement the gig economy, and this is where HR has to really gear up to ensure that this opportunity which is coming up is being leveraged, because it's a very cost effective thing. We don't have that kind of commitment process or anything, so people will be working from different places. They may be doing multiple jobs. So this is something like a win-win for everybody. That's one thing, but only thing is how nature has to adapt and understand and see how it has been taken care. And second one is about this is one thing which another thing which HR can play a major role in creating when they are very empathetic. to the people's need, I truly believe HR can play a major role. And there, you can see a lot of designations which is coming up. For example, chief people's officer, chief happiness manager. Why this designation is coming? It's not, previously it was just like HR and some HR, human resources, something like that. Today the designation is getting changed. Why? Because the role is different. You cannot really work on a very conventional status quo level of things, because every day things are changing. So the challenges basically is to how they can adapt to the gig economy level of things. That's one of the things. So if an HR can consider this as a
Thank you, sir.
opportunity rather than a challenge, a very important person. Second one is about HR can be, you also mentioned about HR as a market leader. That is one thing which is really emerging, because today everything is going digital. So HR can play a major role in showcasing the company, showcasing the culture of the company, showcasing the people's performance in the digital media, and thereby he or she can be the best marketing person for a company, because the customers or the industry always want to connect with an organization which has got a better culture rather than a better product or anything, better process. People always love to, or organization or the industry always love to um, work with companies who has got a better culture of understanding the needs of an industry, or rather than the so-called professionalism or anything. They love to work with real good human beings, and this is where HR can play a major role.
Thank you so much, sir. And finally, last one question. Tell us a few words about the Safe and Smart HRMS solution.
I think Sandeep is the right person to do it. So basically, what we have done with our HR system is basically we have created the foundation to scale up in such a way that people are working as owners of their particular job, or what we don't want to make people feel that they are staff or employee, they are under anybody, or they, or in that kind of things. So we are trying to create an environment and we are trying to create a foundation in such a way that it is basically their business, their business, their life. So what we need to do is to create an environment for the people, to really create a space for them to take up things further. We are trying to give an environment where people create their space to live their life. I don't want to say to have a good work, because I truly believe nobody can work for anybody. Nobody can work for organizations. Nobody can work for any people. It is basically, Sini, this is one thing which I want to share. You just work with the people. You don't work for the people. You only work with the people. You only work with the people. So what you need to do, you need to align with the right people. That's the only thing that we need to do. So SAFE is trying to create an environment in such a way that creating an environment where everybody in the company gets an opportunity to build their life. To live a quality life. So if somebody is really keen to build a good career, if it really makes them happy, we are there to support. And we are trying to create an environment where a system in such a way that people can communicate with that kind of freedom, and try to live their life beautifully with SAFE.
Great. Thank you so much, sir. That was really an amazing session discussion with you. Moving on to
Thank you very much.
Mr. Sandeep. I hope you're there. We're waiting for you. Sandeep, the Chief Happiness Manager, will take us through the demonstration on Safe and Smart Human Resources Management System. Over to you, Sandeep.
Thank you so much, Sini. And that was a wonderful introduction section. And thank you so much, Praveen sir, for the valuable points that you have shared. And before going into the HRMS system, I just want to start with the point that you have mentioned, that is HR as a business partner. I'm completely agree with that point, sir, HR as a business partner. Understanding the business has to be the HR's number one priority. And it is not enough to know the HR theory. You also have to be a practical business person. That I'm completely agree. And in our organization, most of you guys know that in our organization, we don't say we are working with the employees. We say we are dealing with the peoples. And another important thing actually is what an HR can provide. The most important thing that an HR can provide to employees today is the best organization that wins in the marketplace. I agree all these points, but apart from all these, every HR manager or every HR executive should have performed some important basic duties they have to perform, like this recruitment, payroll management, performance appraisal, exit interviews, like that. So here, the human resource management system plays an important role for processing, automating all these HR activities. So before going into the system, I will show you one video first.
When sporting teams and work teams have plans to improve themselves or simply have a vacancy, the coach or manager usually calls in a specialist to find new talents. In companies, that specialist is the HR or human resources manager. HR staff kick into action and start the search for interested recruits. Recruiting is a huge part of making great teams. From the group of wannabes, HR staff use their knowledge and experience to find the best person for the job. HR managers are a vital link in the company's overall structure, making sure that the people match the company's purpose. But human resources staff do much more than find stars for the team. They provide expert advice to managers about how they can improve their team's performance and suggest training options to optimize staff potential. HR staff also monitor well-being, look after safety needs, and sometimes act as intermediaries. Both sides need HR when differences arise. And importantly, they make sure people get paid fairly. They then follow up to ensure when jobs change, so does the pay. Keeping capable staff saves time and money in the long run, so HR managers play a big part in staff retention. In a big company, helping people along a successful career path is part of this responsibility. HR managers can make a big difference when they connect the right people. They help shape the business by facilitating change. Then everyone benefits. HR experts are employed all over the world, which allows for great overseas employment opportunities. So in summing up, human resources recruit team members, advise on team performance, oversee staff training options, monitor well-being, facilitate change, organize salary payments, and resolve grievances.
That video shows the important activities of the HR manager, right? So our HRMS system will help to automate all these activities. In all organizations, our team members are the core of our company success. And the way you manage the people and related processes should reflect that. That's where a human resource management system or HRMS comes into play. It's a set of software application. I will tell you that Buds and Safe and Smart HRMS software. Actually, it's an application that supports and automate the HR process throughout the employee lifecycle, from hiring process, that means hiring to payroll, time card taxes, salary management, or employee development to performance, benefits, complaints, and more. And company can manage a wide range of people-related activities are in one place. And thereby, we can increasing the efficiency and, more importantly, enabling you to better understanding your workforce and make more informed decision around it. Finally, the end result will be happier, more engaged employees who will ultimately perform better for your business. This is the main aim of our Safe and Smart HRMS. And what are the main modules that we are covering? I will show you. Yeah, these are the important modules that we are covering in our HRMS. First one is recruitment. That is all the hiring process. We can automate all this hiring process to our HRMS, and the digital onboarding. In this pandemic situation, it is every company is facing difficulties in onboarding process in our office directly. So our HRMS has the facilities of this digital onboarding, and that's employees informations. We can enter all the employees informations, and employee self-service module, employees training module, and performance appraisal module. And each module I will explain you in the coming slides. And this is the HRMS process cycle from HR management, that means payroll management, recruitment management, training management, performance management. This is the HR payroll cycle. This process will help our Safe and Smart HRMS will help this process makes easier. And why this Safe and Smart HRMS? because in employees can see all the details, not only for the employer, for employees also, we can view all the details of the company themselves through these systems, like organization structure, organizational hierarchy, that leave types, holidays, and all the notifications that we are providing. Everything we can view, so the employees can view through this HRMS. And apart from that, employee can view their personal details also, like their attendance, their late coming days, their leave spending, their work reports, everything they can view through this HRMS system. And not only that, they automated the robots, just several jobs, like they will automate the process of attendance check. For example, if an employee work for 30 days, it will automatically calculate the attendance, and the leave allotments, promotion periods, everything it will automatically calculate. And another important thing is the paperless office. Actually, we don't need any additional papers. For example, if you want to send an offer letter, or if you want to provide a salary slip extra, we can automatically we can generate to this HRMS software. And the internal messages, internal communications, all these things we can do through this HRMS. And this is our HRMS login page. Once we enter the username and password, we will enter into this HRMS software. And this is our dashboard. After this, I will show you I'll show you our product also. And this is our dashboard. This dashboard we can customize as per the company's requirement. For example, here we customize that there is a birthday module is here, and how much work we have to complete is there, and the travel clients details is there. This is we are customizing as per the organizational requirements. And the next module is the employees manager. Once an employee joined in a company, we can enter all the details of the employees, like employee's name, their permanent address, their date of birth, their personal details, their blood group, the family details, the educational details, and the our company designation, the employee's designation details, the departments, and the shift, date of joining, status, everything we can enter once an employee joined here. And the next important module is this recruitment module. In this recruitment module, from the starting stage itself, once we received a CV, before that, if any requirement in our organization, and for manager have any requirement in their department, they can send the request to HR through this HRMS. And once HR is approved that request, we can start the recruitment process. We can start. Once we receive the CV from the candidates, first round of interview, that HR round that we'll conduct, and after that we can pass the CVs to the next level. That means managers we can pass the CV, and after that up to till that final level, that means final level of interview, we can automate this process with HRMS. And after once candidate is selected, we can create that appointment letter or automated mail we can send to this HRMS. And it will automatically get the reminders also. If we need to send any appointment letter, is any pending appointment letter, it will automatically send the reminder for the HR managers or the reporting managers. And another important module that is training management. For example, in the nowadays, most of the departments require training for each and every team members. For example, if you're choosing any platform like .NET or PHP or something, team managers know that this particular employees require this training. So the team managers can send a request to this HRMS to the HR manager or the training department that this employees require this training. So it will automatically go to the HR manager and the particular employee also. And after the approval, we can schedule the training details. For example, if you are planning 5 or 8 days training in this month, we can schedule the training details in this HRMS. And after that, before sending to the training department, before conducting the training, we can after conducting the training, we can select this 360-degree feedback training performance from this HRMS. Not only from the reporting managers, from the colleagues, from our from the other important team members, everything. For 360-degree feedback, we can take from this HRMS. And the employee appraisal and transfer modules. For example, while the time of the promotion or while the time of the transfer, we have to conduct the performance appraisal. Our HRMS will help you for that conducting the employees performance appraisal. For example, what are the duties they are performing now, and what are the what are the responsibilities we have to add to the employees in coming future, and what are the additional knowledges required for that employees. Like that, we can make a clear, we can take a clear report from this HRMS. And not only that, we can conduct a 360-degree feedback from this HRMS, not only from the supporting managers, we can take feedback from our customers also through this HRMS. And this is that 360-degree feedback of the employee. Not only from the line manager, we can take feedback from the our customers, internal feedback from others, the work history, everything we can done through this HRMS. And the next is leave management. In every company, there is a leave policy will be there. For example, in a month, there should be one casual leave and one casual leave and one sick leave, like that. So the employee can know that how many leaves are pending for them, or if they want and leave means they can provide request through this HRMS, and the reporting manager will approve that leave. Once it's approved, means automatically deduct the leave from the employees from the employees details. And the leave carry forward details also we can know from this HRMS. For example, if an employee didn't take any leave in this month, it automatically carry forward for the next month. So that details also we can take it from the HRMS. And the leave cancellation, leave encashment also. And some companies are providing the leave encashment details. After completing a particular period, the employee didn't take any leave means it will encash. So that one also, that request also we can provide through HRMS. And another important module is claim management. Claim management in the sense, in our organization, a lot of employees are traveling to different areas, for our business purposes. So all these travel claims we can submit it through HRMS. It automatically go to the finance department and the HR department. So if it's genuine means we can approve, or otherwise we can reject. And we can update the bills also in our HRMS. And not only the traveling expenses, the mobile bills, the accommodation bills, and medical expenses, all the claims we can do through this HRMS. And the salary management details. You know that in organization, there is a salary breakup will be there. For example, if someone's gross salary is 25,000, there is some breakup will be there. Basic salary this much, and HR this much, and conveyance allowance this much, and some deductions also will be there. So our system, we can fix this formula, and it will automatically calculate the breakups. Once we enter the gross salary of an employee, it will automatically calculate all the breakups, and it will automatically provide the salary slip also. So we can make this process smoother. And not only that, the salary, if full and final settlement, while the time of the relieving of an employee, we can provide this pending dues, loans, loan dues, and the leaves, as everything we can calculate through this HRMS. And not only this salary, in some companies, they are providing overtime facilities also. For example, in the GCC countries, they are calculating their overtime like 1.25%. In India, there is some deduction. There are a lot of rules and regulations. For example, PF is there and ESI is there. So there is fixed percentage for PF deduction and fixed percentage for ESI deduction. So we can automatically set that formula there, and it will automatically deduct that amount. And if the rules are changing, for example, in previous month, the PF percentage for last 3 months, the PF percentage is 10 months. Then now it's 10%. Now it's 12%. Like ESA also, it varies this year. So as per this labor rules changing, we can customize our system also. We can fix the certain percentage there, and we can calculate as per that. And another important thing, we can take all the reports from HRMS, and system will generate the various reports in different formats, like PDF, Excel. If you want in Excel formats, and system is supporting that, and we can generate the reports in grade wise, department wise, branch wise, in whatever you want. You can take it from our HRMS. In addition to all these things, there are several reports that we are providing, like employees reports, all the employees details. For example, there are three or four branches for an organization. If you want one branch, all employees details, means we can take the reports from our HRMS. And increment reports, how many increments that we provided for this particular month, that one we can take. And the promotion details, redesignation details, and attendance details. In the attendance details, in the sense, in the most of the company, we are using these punching facilities. That means punching machine. So we can connect that punching machine to this HRMS. So it will automatically calculate. For example, if the working hours is 8 hours a day, means if an employee punch at 9 a.m. and it's punch out at 1 p.m., means it will automatically calculate as half day. And if it's they completed 8 hours, means it will automatically calculate as full day. So we can connect this punching machine through our HRMS also. And the recruitment details reports, how many employees are selected, how many employees are rejected, how many vacancies are available. All these things are, all these reports we can take from HRMS. And the training reports, how many trainings we conducted, how many trainings we have to do in coming days. All these things we can do through HRMS. And the letters like offer letters, appointment letters, increment letters, or some memos that we want to give to the employees, means we can put it in HRMS, and we can provide an option to view for our employees. So that way also HRMS will help us. And I will show you the system also. I'm not going into a deeper level. I will show you some important modules that we are using in the HRMS system. And this is our login page. I hope you can see your screen, right? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. This is our login page.
Excuse me, Sandeep, we are not able to see the login page. It's the same PPT which is seen in the screen.
Now it's clear? No? Just a minute.
No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now it is fine, Sandeep.
Now it's fine, right? So I will start from the login page. This is our login page. Yeah, this is the dashboard, and we can customize this dashboard as per the organization requirements. And I will go to the first important module, that employees manager. Once an employee joined in our company, we can add all the details like this. Just go to the add employees, and we can enter the details like employee name, that permanent address, temporary address, everything we can name, and we can add the passport size photo also. And we can add the family details, this job details, and the previous company when they resigned from the previous company, when this how many years of experience, that one we can take it from here. And the date of confirmation, and if you are terminating that employee, the termination details we can enter here. The reason of termination we can enter here. And the job skills that an employee have, like he's a PHP developer, means they have skill in PHP, that one we can mark here. And what are the courses they have completed, we can enter. And not only that, the KYC details also we can enter. Example, the Aadhaar card details, PAN card details, that bank details, everything we can enter in this employees manager module. And this is an employee profile change request. Employee profile change request in the sense, for example, if an employee joined as a trainee, first 3 months they will work as a .NET developer trainee, and after that we will change them to a software developer or something. So if they want, they can send a request to that. We can view from the profile request. I will show some dummy data. For example, Sijo Peji, he requests to change the role name as hardware support engineer, and the status is completed. And these details we can view from here. And the bulk upload employees, in the sense, in sometimes we have to conduct a bulk walking interviews and all. So we don't want to enter the details one by one. So we can enter the details in this format, and we can enter in, import that sheet into our HRMS. Like that, we can add the department managers, in the sense we have to add a new department, means we can add that. And we need to add a designation, means we can add that. Like that, a lot of modules is in this. And after, another important thing is the employees asset manager. For example, here it's showing us Anju KS. One of the employee Anju KS, the asset is laptop, usage is paid. That means this, if this laptop is with Anju KS, and if it's returned or not, that one we can mention here. If it's return, means mention is yes, and return confirmation date we can mark here. And another important thing that a client's manager. Once we received a new client for an organization, means we can add that client name here. For example, these are the important, go to the add client, and we can enter the client name, the client type, the client details, everything we can enter from this module, in this module. And another important module is attendance management. Like I told, attendance management, we can upload the bulk attendance in manual way also. That means we can enter all the attendance details in Excel sheet, and we can upload to this HRMS. Or otherwise, we can connect that punching machine to HRMS. So it will automatically calculate that attendance through this HRMS. Okay. Next one is salary manager. Salary manager, in the sense, I will show you that breakup details. For example, here the gross amount is 13,000. So it's automatically show the breakups. For example, basic salary is this much, dearness allowance is this much, and the housing allowance is this much, and the provident fund, it will automatically calculate the provident fund for this employee, that is 1,560, and this ESA, it will automatically provide the breakups. We don't want to calculate it. And the attrition calendars, that means how many employees resigned last month, how many employees resigned in July month, how many employees resigned in April month. That details we can take it from this module. And next important thing is that's recruitment manager. That means all the recruitment activities, that the recruitment candidates, but how many candidates we recruited and how many pending status, like that we can view from here. And we can add the resumes also here. For example, it's a Jishnu K. His status is pending. We didn't confirm that employee. So once it's confirmed, means we can status changes to selected, like that. We can select. There is an option for this one. And the leave manager. For example, we can add the types of leaves, like casual leaves. We can add combo. If company is providing combo, means that one we can add loss of pay, that maternity leave, all the types of leave we can add. So it will employees can view what types of leave it's available for them. So they can apply for that through the HRMS system. It automatically reflects the request to the reporting manager. So once they want, means they can approve, or if it's not genuine, means we can reject also. Here I will show you one of our employee for the Nikhil. He applied for the loss of pay, that means personal reason. So HR status is approved, and for Sijo PJ, there's a casual leave that HR status is pending. Like that, we can view the report. We can view all the details: how many leaves they applied, how many loss of pays will be there, how many casual leaves they applied. Like that, we can view all the details from here. And another important things, and we can also view from the dashboard itself. We can view that there is any employee's birthday is there. If, for example, once we go to that, it automatically shows that in 30th December there is one birthday is coming. So they will show the reminders for that, and you can customize that. If there is any resignation details is there, it will show here. Like that, in dashboard itself, we customize the important modules that we are using on daily basis, means we can customize that. So these are the important modules in the HRMS. And so before winding up, if you have any questions regarding this system, or if you have general questions, means you can ask. Sini, I think we can go for this questionnaire session. Hello. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. If you have any questions, if you have any queries, means please go ahead.
Yes, this is Raj. I have a question. Now I know this is a very robust system.
Okay.
How many employees in an organization you need to have a minimum for this program? For this software to operate minimum staff
no limitation. But for example, if an organization have 10 employees or 15 employees, means we don't want this system, right? We can view all the details in one Excel sheet. But it is useful. Maybe more than 25 employees or 30 employees, it is difficult to handle, right? There is no criteria that minimum employees or maximum. There is no criteria for that. But it will be useful if you have more than 20 or 25 employees.
25.
The system will be useful for you.
Okay, okay.
See,
And all,
Raj, I also just want Raj, I also want to add one thing is basically, when it comes to they can one, but implementing HR, such an exhaustive system. Even we adapted when when we have like more than 80% and all. Otherwise, because it's very expensive. I mean, for the small
you're
they
breaking
cannot
up, Praveen.
afford from a business world. Otherwise, pardon?
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir, your
Sorry
voice is
about that.
breaking.
Okay. Is it clear now?
No. Now it's also breaking, sir. It's not clear. Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Please wait for 2 minutes. I think there is network issue for him.
Okay. You can just continue because I think there is a range issue. Yeah, is it clear now?
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's clear, Praveen. Yeah.
Yeah. You can just continue. Maybe I can even directly talk to Raj also. But is it clear now?
Yeah, it's clear, sir. It's clear, sir. Please go ahead. Hello. Extremely sorry, Raj. I think there is a network
I'm
issue.
saying, when it comes to an HR system, whether it's small or medium or big, next process. So when hello.
Yeah. Go ahead, Praveen.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
Yes, Sandeep. Sandeep.
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
I'm not. It's not.
Okay, that's fine, Sandeep. We can
Extremely sorry,
always
Raj.
talk.
I think there is some network issue. He's traveling.
No. That's fine. No, the reason why I asked because we are we are giving different systems to many companies.
Yeah.
So all the different functions that you all have available, we can, as long as the staff criteria applies, we can recommend. Why don't you get this one? Why don't you get the DMS? Why don't you get the HRMS? So like that, I'm trying to have an understanding. So we can give add-on services, to whatever CRM or that we are giving to any organizations. That's the reason that I asked.
Raj, one more thing is that, Raj, if the company is working with 10 or 15 employees, means if they require only that some module, if they require only 2 or 3 modules, means we can customize that and we can provide that also.
Okay.
For example, for their salary calculation, they require only the payroll module, means we can customize that for that customer and we can provide. That way also we can also.
Okay.
Thanks. One thing I just want to add, to this point is basically, it is always good, we come with, what is the, budget or what is the amount with which, we are going to sell our solution. From $3,000 or $5,000, it will be good. We define the type of customers or define the budget or define the amount with which we'll be taking the project. So that that is. But otherwise, the product can be configured for 5 users, 10 users. But thing is, it's good to we focus on the enterprise customers. This is where the entire solution will be utilized. Whatever things Mr. Sandeep was telling. I believe that enterprise customers are the maybe those people, those companies at least above 50 can be really the best potential customer. And secondly, we also have implemented even from scratch in the sense when an organization form, they have a bigger they have a bigger, and we have implemented HR system with people working for 5 people. But gradually within 1 year they since some companies want to create a good strong foundation, so they
Sir, again, your voice is breaking, sir. Raj, I think he will call you personally and he will.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Not a problem. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks.
Any other questions?
Thanks, Raj, for asking this question.
No problem.
So, any more questions?
I think we have a lot of persons like Emmanuel, Dinesh, Kishan, Leo, Noel, Priya, Saji, Sam, Mark. I wish to know who is Mark. Mark, can you just please introduce yourself? Mr. Mark. Then we also have Mr. Abdullah. Welcome, Mr. Abdullah. Thank you very much. We missed you in a couple of programs. I'm happy that you're back. Mr. Abdullah.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Happy Christmas, my friend.
Happy Christmas to you all.
Yeah. So how do you really feel the system, the topic that we discussed? Yeah, Mr. Abdullah.
Hello, sir. Can you come again, please?
I was just asking about how did you feel about the discussion today, the meeting, the topic?
The topic and the discussion is really good. I enjoyed the sessions, and of course the human resource management solution is the really solution to the many company, the big solution to the entire company, many companies.
Okay. You just let us know. We are ready to give you training on the solution that we have. Maybe if that is something like a cup of tea for you, we are very open, and we can really give the training needed. We can show you a product presentation. Feel free. Okay.
Yeah, sure, Mr. Praveen. Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Mark. Mr. Noel. Mr. Kishan.
Yeah. Good morning to all.
Thank you. Good morning. How are you, Mr. Noel?
I'm fine. I'm very fine.
That's good. Thank you for joining.
Thank you also. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. And I truly believe this topic is very, very relevant and important in the coming days.
Very interesting topic. Since I'm a manager, and I really love the topic. Very interesting topic. Yeah.
That's good. Now you can really connect with us. You can connect with Sandeep. He's really an expert. He has successfully implemented a lot of HR policies in different foreign countries as well as India. He has worked out with more than 5,000 people, different countries.
Yeah.
So he brings a lot of experience. So you will be having. You'll be really be. If you can work with Mr. Sandeep, we can take up those things to the next level. So
okay.
That's what I just wish to share to you. We have a lot of interesting things for HR. So when we have one-to-one, hello. Hi,
good, interesting discussion. I was listening all the way, and I was remembering my time when we were back in Sweden, and then I'm not sure if they had this kind of system actually. So I think from from my perspective, it's a very good solution for all from a company perspective, and it could be from a B2B perspective. You can sell it to, I mean, like different people who run our organizations. So I think it's all about marketing the product to the right people.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, interesting. I would say, like all the options what you're giving, the features inside it, it's all needed for any company to run successfully. We need all of this to come together, and then only can the company go forward.
Yes.
Thank you.
We are very keen. We are
And
keen.
advance Christmas wishes to you all from me to the safety.
Thank you. Convey regards to entire Davangere, not just your family.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Convey my regards to Megha. Okay. And your
Sure.
parents.
Yes.
There. And also Mr. Karthik. You know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Kishan, thank you so much for your valuable time, Kishan.
Hi, Sandeep. Thank you. I was listening. It was interesting. Thank you for the presentation. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kishan.
So, Mr. Noel, feel free to connect. So, this is a great opportunity. I'm very happy that you are regularly attending these webinars. Also, try to send this webinar link to other people. So, let us try to build a big community around us. Try to help and try to support. Try to share knowledge to different persons.
Okay, that's right.
You can also do this kind of webinars. We can also support you in your country. You can plan the things. We can be in the back end to support you in the front end. Okay. So you can also organize this kind of programs. And also we should tell the same things to Mr. Abdullah. Abdullah, you can also replicate this kind of programs for our expert panel.
Excuse me, sir.
Pardon?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me, I have a small problem. And my problem is the reports. How can I manage to have the report of this program? For example, today's program, today's topic. How can I manage to have it?
You require this PPT or what?
We can share that.
We can share that PPT, Leo.
Okay, please. I'll be very pleased to have it.
Now, what I was saying is, all the topics that we are taking can be, we can organize the same thing, replica. If you can organize this kind of programs in your country, we can also be with you as a technology partner, and you can set up those things. And our team, just like how Sandeep was doing these things, you can also do the same thing there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Think about that.
Okay, thank you.
Where you just see, now from Kerala we could connect. Imagine when you organize this kind of programs and you share the flyers, the program links and all, you are going to be known in different parts of your country. That's how you build your business.
Okay.
So this is an opportunity for you to build a lot of contacts and connectivity when you organize these programs. We can support you in each and every aspect from the back end if you can organize it. This is applicable. I'm just sharing this to both Mr. Abdullah and Mr. Noel. So think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the great idea. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. There is an idea, mobile, this thing that they say, an idea can change the lives. Okay.
Yeah,
you just
sure.
try to implement it. Just try to implement that idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Hi, Praveen. This is Dinesh here. I have a question.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Dinesh. I was just waiting for you, because you have always been silent. Thank you.
Yeah. So, Praveen, I saw the module called appraisal, right, on the system, HRMS, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, every organization, when they do an appraisal, they always, look for a bell-shaped outcome, right? My question is a bell-shaped outcome, right? The top performance, a certain percentage of top performance, right? And then certain percentage of a low performance, and then whoever having a sufficient performance throughout the year, right?
Yeah.
So they have my question is whether the system will allow to set a parameter right? Especially the appraisal budget and the appraisal percentage. Will the HRMS save? HRMS will help us to do that.
Yeah, that's a great question. That's a great question. So two things are there. When we try to appraise a performance, one thing that we need to have is a proper KRA, key responsible areas of the particular person. And then based on that, what are the like KPI, key performance indicators for that particular designation or particular role. So once we define this is where we can extract the data and create that kind of dashboards which can highlight the performance of that person. And sometimes there are, it depends upon, sometimes we need to pull the data from different maybe ERP system. For example, if you take a banking, there are a lot of parameters for the performance, but there are certain other general parameters which is not connected with the business, but otherwise for the for example, it can be, imagine, we have some kind of discipline part. For example, this person, punctuality, one performance parameter, taking extra effort, attending training, attending certifications. So there are certain things which is connected with soft skills and other things. And second one is about the real business performance, which we need to pull the data from the other things. And maybe we need to do some kind of customization to where in with which, we have to give this performance appraisal through the HR systems. So what we normally do, for example, when we have our customers, these performance parameters is purely from their business, it is not the, from that, we need to take the data and we need to showcase what is his performance. So KRA and KPI plays a major role in it.
Sir, shall I add one more point, sir?
Yeah, please, why not?
Yeah, Dinesh, apart from this, apart from all these criteria, that attitude towards the work, like punctuality and the leadership skill, that kind of things also we will calculate, right? So we will fix a certain percentage for each skill. So that's what we are telling, that is a 360-degree appraisal. That means that we can take the feedback from, not only from the reporting managers, we can take feedback from our colleagues also. So that one also we can add in the HRMS. So that way we can conduct a 360-degree appraisal. I hope it's clear, right, Dinesh?
Yes, sure. Thanks, Sandeep. And thanks, Praveen.
Yeah, you're welcome. See, today, it's a great question you asked, Dinesh. One thing which is really coming up is the HR analytics. Okay, so where we write a lot of algorithms to extract this kind of data. That's another methodology with which we showcase the performance of the people. So it's a where we need to really work. We need to do a lot of customization. We need to push and pull data to get those kind of things. And we have done it with a lot of some of the financial institution to offer them the performance of the people, where they will be having a proper KPI. So KPI is a very important thing. Otherwise, it will be just like the general parameters which Mr. Sandeep mentioned about certain parameters, timing and all, where we take the data of maybe it can be attendance, or it can be there is another thing is about the feedback from the different stakeholders of that particular person during the time of appraisal. How they recommend this person. That's also an important thing to appraise the performance of the person. So we need to develop those kind of things, like for example the KPI part, where it has to be customized in such a way that it suits their requirement, and every day or weekly this person has to, the concerned person has to update some of the things. And this, for example, I have done something. For example, imagine I have done a certification. This will be updated in the, for example, I've attended some kind of training programs, or if I have done some kind of outstanding work, in my opinion, I can share it, and this will be appraised again by the individual person to approve that particular outstanding which I have done. So the system must have the flexibility flexibility and freedom for the individual person to highlight many of the things they have been doing, because many of the times what is happening, there will not be any mechanism to capture this kind of data. The system has to, so we need to work with the discussion with the client, and which are the performance parameters, which are the things that we need to key in to get this kind of reports. And this is what I just want to share. Where we share a lot of where we have to capture the data connected with what we call alternate data. It is not just one, just typical HR or professional. There are a lot of other parameters. Maybe imagine this guy may have done some kind of other social works, social activities. They may be in different organizations. They organize some programs which is nowhere connected with the current HR system or anything. So this is where we need to have provision to capture. For example, a person who is good at socializing or organizing programs outside, social worker or some other extracurricular activities. All these things we need to capture to understand about. At the end of the day, when it comes to appraisal, you are evaluating. So there must be some kind of measurement mechanism, and this is where that KPI, if the organization can, if they can design a good KPI, it is very easy for us to do the work accordingly and give the best of the reporting on the performance. Dinesh, I thought I just add to the point which you mentioned.
Yeah, actually, yeah, absolutely correct, Praveen, because, every organization, HR spend a lot of time to identify the good performer, right? So appraisal is a key thing for the organization growth, right? So this way, if HRM is going to give us a good feedback about the employees, that's going to help most of our organizations, right? Most of the clients.
Yeah, absolutely. So my point for this is basically self-appraisal is one of the most important thing. You must allow that particular person to give self-appraisal, and then that, because some many times politics comes in different level of things. So we need to give freedom for a person to offer self-appraisal, or maybe sharing the different type of data, and this has to be verified, cross-checked with the different people and different process or parameters. So my point is like that, it is not just we use a particular system, but we must allow the persons to highlight whatever things they have done, because many times many type of data we cannot enter into a typical HR database. So we need to give them that platform to create their own, those things which can add, which can maybe indirectly benefit the organizations. So many times this is not being highlighted. It's very difficult to get this from the HR system. So there are a lot of challenges, but everything has got solutions also. So it depends upon how much we are really committed to. Just before I mentioned about, at the end of the day, nobody must be denied, because I always, I know a lot of people who do a lot of hard work from the back end, and some other people take the credit. This is a happening thing in different organizations. So one thing which I always insist is to ensure that, the right person gets the appreciation. And that is I think that must be the fundamental and basic thing with which an HR system has to function. People who have done the things must get the due recognitions. For example, if I am many times, this has been really manipulated. I know some of my team members share these pain points when they were working in some of the countries like Gulf and all, but some people controls informations and they will not share the good work of their colleagues to other people. And this is one of, I truly believe it's a very painful thing for the people who have been working on the back end. So HR system must accommodate all those kind of things.
Yes, absolutely, Praveen. Thanks.
Yeah. It is very close to my heart. That's why I'm just talking to you on this. Okay. Sandeep?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Over to you.
Yeah, Ashwini, I think we can wind up.
No wind up?
No, yeah, I don't want to use that.
Like
just a beginning.
No conclusion, no wind up.
Yeah.
This is just like, we are going to continue. Yeah, we're going to say, what you can say, you can wish happy Christmas and see you again. Yeah. Don't say even bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want
So-
to separate for this. Ashwini, please go ahead.
So,
Yeah,
Praveen,
Yeah.
Praveen,
Yeah.
I know this is besides the topic.
Yeah.
We just got another bank demo request, NDB Bank.
Wow, great. That's good. That's good. I think today we have a program by 8 o'clock. Am I right?
Yes. That is a hospital. This is a bank,
Oh, I see.
a big bank.
Acha, excellent. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks,
Yeah.
Sandeep.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Ashwini.
Yeah. So I'm Ashwini. On behalf of the entire SAFE team, I extend a very hearty word of thanks to all for gracing your important work and sharing with us your findings and opinions today. Thank you, Mr. Sandeep, for your wonderful insights. I firmly believe today's session could give us a better understanding on the concept of HRMS and how having an effective solution like this would save a lot of time of HR professionals. And they can focus more on strategic functions as well. Employees can also update their personal data without having to involve HR for simple tasks, and thus it will be a benefit for every management. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our CMD, Mr. KK Praveen, who has been the reason behind these webinar series. Thank you so much, sir. Finally, I cannot thank each and everyone for your involvement, for your time and willingness to join us beyond your comfort zones. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And also, don't forget to thank Cindy
Very
Thomas.
happy Christmas.
Don't forget, thanks to Cindy
Yeah,
Thomas
Cindy,
also. And those people, Mr. Noel, Mr. Dinesh, Mr. Raj, Mr. Abdullah, who's asked questions. A big thanks, because it's a
Thank you.
real encouragement for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.